So, bro, I don't even think the officer was able to make it from over there where Bag and his girl was sitting after she just went and told him, excuse me, that you making too much noise. You need to be quiet. There's other people in here having visits. Me and my family, my mom and them sitting on the end. That lady walks this way right before she reaches the end where we at. Bag busts out screaming. Real loud. No! He crying, boo-hoo crying. Ain't no way! When we look over there, he like this. The officer immediately turned back around. Now she speed walking. She tell old girl, she telling Bad girl, ma'am, stand up. This visit finna be over with. Come on, stand up. And she done pulled her radio off, but she ain't called nothing on it, I guess, because the girl was being subordinate. So as soon as she walking over here and Bad girl stand up, bro, Bag jumps up and grabs the girl like in a bear hug. That's when the officer say something on the radio. I'm like, damn, Bag ain't finna slam her ass out and beat her ass or something, is she? And that man just started screaming, bro. That shit was sad. The girl started crying. She was boo. She was just sitting there. She wasn't trying to snatch Bag away or nothing. And he was screaming, bro. He was like, you supposed to be my rock, babe. You supposed to be my rock. You ain't supposed to give up on me. You supposed to be my rock. You said you was my rock. You said you love me. She started crying. I do love you, Bag. You know I love you. He was like, I love you, baby. Please don't do this. Please don't leave me, bro. Everybody's staring at him. The room done got silent. Ain't nobody talking no more. Everybody just staring at him. And it was like, you supposed to be my rock, please. And it was another dude jumped up and was trying to go over there. He was like, bad, bro. Like, there's a dude from another dorm that Bad cool with. The officer told him, ASAP, sit down. No, get away from his visitor. So he hurried up and sat down. And then I started calling his name. I was like, Bad. So my mama told me, stay out of there. I'm like, that's my partner. Bad. So he looked up. I'm like, bro, chill out for your ass go to the hole, folk. But he wasn't studying that shit. He was holding the girl, screaming, crying. And then the officer said, hey, inmate such and such, Bag, whatever the hell they calling you, you better let her go right now. And Bag let her go. And then he was looking at her, bro. That shit was sad as fuck. He was like, babe, you supposed to be my rock. You ain't supposed to give up on me. You said you was going to be here with me till this shit over with. He just fell back in the chair. And the girl started crying. She was like, I'm sorry. I love you, Bag. You know I love you, Bag. And she like started leaning in towards him. The officer went to grabbing her. She started like trying to snatch away from the officer. The officer like, oh yeah, your visitation, right? You ain't never finna be able to come back here. And when the other officers ran in, you know, they see the girl like, you know I love you, Bag. This shit just too much. I love you. And Bag just sitting back in the chair like this, boo-hoo crying. You know, so he don't look like no aggressor or nothing. And shit, when they came running in, most of the officers went towards the girl. And one came and got Bag and walked him up out of there. And the rest escorted the girl out. I'm like, damn, I hope they don't book, bruh. Take him to the box. So I finished up my visit. My mama, we finished it early because she said she had to get back because she didn't want to be too tired for her shift that night at work. I get back in the dorm. So when I walk in, I see Bag door green light. He got it locked. So I'm like, that's good. He probably went in there, locked himself in the room, but I still want to go check on him. So I walked up there. I knocked on the door. He came from behind the tent. I'm like, you good, G? He like, hell yeah. I'm like, all right, for sure. And right when I was walking off, he was like, C-Bill. I came back. I was like, yeah. He was like, tell the officer, pop my door. I was like, you sure you straight? He was like, hell yeah, man, I need to smoke, bro. I need a Chris Brown CD. I said, all right, for sure. I go down and I told the officer, I said, hey, pop room, such and such, whatever room his room number was. So she popped the door. His door popped. I seen him come walking out, going to my room. I go walking up the steps, meet him at my room. We went in there. I'm rolling up a fat-ass Chris Brown CD. It's silent, bro. He ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing. And then that nigga finally broke down again. He was like, bro. She said, it's too much, bro. I said, what's too much? He said, the time. He said, I think it's another nigga, bro. And I thought that in my head too, but I ain't say shit. I just got quiet. He was like, she said she can't do it, bro. She said it's just too much time. And I was just thinking like, damn, folks ain't got about 5-6 years left. But bro, that sound easy sometimes. And you got some women that do it. They can stay down throughout the whole process, don't get distracted. But for the most part, That shit not easy like that, bro. Like, for a person to be like, I'm a hold, like, and I guess it just depends on what is your definition of holding me down. Because I know some people feel like nothing sexual with nobody else. Some people, me personally, if I had to do 10 years and I had a woman here with me right now that's saying I'm riding with you, I'm not really finna be hassling you about you having sex and stuff, because I just feel like, I feel like that's damn near almost unrealistic. But I know to some people it's not. Some people can hold it down like that, but my requirements probably would be, shit, don't catch no STD, and shit, don't get pregnant, don't have no baby by no nigga. But as long as you answer that phone, you help me out financially, you be there for me mentally, that's all I would probably care about. But whatever, everybody's expectations is different. But he was like, she said, I love you, I just can't do that shit no more. I just can't do it. So I'm just listening to him, hearing him out. I'm letting him hit the Chris Brown more than I'm even hitting it, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see. And I don't know if she's serious, bro. She done said shit like this before, but I don't know, bro. She ain't never did it like this. Like, she just came and told me face to face. She started crying right when she was getting ready to tell me. And it's like, bro, it's just something different. I saw something different in her eyes. He was like, bro, I believe her, bro. I believe she's serious this time, bro. So I was like, damn, folks. I was like, well, shit, bro. Nigga get worst come to worst, if that do be the situation, nigga at least get another chance or something, you know what I'm saying? You get your ass out in a couple years, folks, you know what I mean? And he like, yeah, bro, but that's my rock, bro. I don't want nobody else, bro. Like, I don't even look at other women like I look at my girl, bro. Like, you know how niggas have a girl and then they see another girl, they be like, ooh, that bitch got a fat ass. Ooh, she pretty. Ooh, let me hear, like, bro, I could see a drop dead gorgeous woman, bro. I can't even think of her like that. Like, I immediately put her in sister category or just another girl. Like, my brain is only for shouting. I was like, yeah, I feel it, my boy. I feel it. We chopped it up a little longer. He went back in the room. I'd say later that night, we locked down at 11:30. I'd say about 9:30 that night, Bag came out the room screaming, attention, Dom. Hey, let me get everybody attention. Attention, Dom. I step out the room. I grab my file because I know he going through some shit. And shit, you just never know what type of crazy shit nigga finna be on or whatever. I grabbed my file, stepped out there. I turned my head around the corner to look at him. He was standing down there with a piece of paper. And he called 4 people names out. And that nigga transformed into a person we never saw, bro. I'm telling y'all, like I told y'all in part 1, Bag was so player and laid back. Not this day, bro. He called out 4 dudes' names. And he said, y'all niggas been on me damn near 6 months. Y'all niggas ain't never paid me from when I was motherfucking running store, and I ain't going for that shit. I let that shit ride because I was trying to just be cool, but I done fucked around and lost everything that I felt like stay cool and stay humble for. I want my shit. And he went down the list calling niggas names. Such and such, boy, you owe me $16. Such and such, you owe me $20. Such and such, you owe such and such. He just went down the list telling everybody what they owe him, that they've been owing him for months. And he was like, if I don't have my shit on Monday, man, there's gonna be some smoke in this bitch. This bitch going up. Visitation was on the weekend, so that upcoming Monday was stow day. So one of the dudes, well, 2 of the dudes was Crip, the other 2 was civilian. And what you gotta understand is, if a nigga owed you and didn't pay you, it's already something in his mind that felt like you ain't talking about shit no way. Because why would I just buck on a nigga that I know really talking about something? And then some people really don't be talking about shit, but they'll still buck just to see if you ain't talking about shit. It's like a nigga saying he want to fight. Or it's like a nigga saying he can't fight. But if I know you can't fight too, I might could scare you to think I can fight, type shit like that. So one of the dudes come out, he like, hey, Bag, hold up, bro. You already know, cuz. Don't be talking to me like that, cuz. Like, nigga, I ain't no hoe, nigga. Bag like, nigga, I ain't say you was no hoe, but your name on this motherfucking list, nigga, you owe me $30. You been on me for about 5 months, and I want my shit on store day. I want my shit on store day. So bro was like, bro, you ain't gonna get it talking like that, bro. I'm telling you, Bag. So the other nigga come out. He was basically on the same shit. The other two dudes, they was already out there. They didn't say shit. They was just looking up at Bag. So Bag was like, all right, I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. Hey, bro, what's up? What's up? So the nigga was like, shit, what's up, cuz? The fuck? Like, nigga, you talking about, nigga, oh, you like, bro, I don't even remember owing you. He said, bro, when I was running store some months ago, nigga, you came and credited some shit for me. You never paid me back, and I want my shit this store day, bro. I wanted this store day. So the nigga started laughing. He said, all right, bad, whatever, you got it, bro. He said, okay, I'm done talking to you. And then he looked over there to where the two dudes was at. He was like, what's up? What y'all gonna do? And both of them was like, hey, Bad, we got down. You already know, big bro, like, nigga, we didn't even try you, bro. We slick, forgot about that shit, bro. You ain't never say nothing. And then when they said that, that's when the first Crip dude said, exactly, like, nigga, if I owe you, you know, nigga, be in this bitch smoking, drinking. Nigga, if I owe you and I ain't pay you, nigga, that shit slipped my mind. Nigga, I ain't thinking about that shit, but talking like that, you definitely ain't gonna get paid, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Bad was like, so y'all gonna have my shit? So both of them was like, yeah, we got you, Bad. How much we owed you again? And then he went on the list. He told them how much each of them owed him. They like, we got you tomorrow, bro. And the second Crip dude over here started laughing. He told me, man, y'all niggas some hoes, man. Y'all niggas some hoes. So one of them niggas, how the hell we a hoe? We owe a nigga, we just forgot. We just forgot. He like, man, y'all niggas ain't forgot shit. Y'all just ain't know that, man, we're gonna turn up like that. So they like, man, whatever, bro. We ain't trying to start shit with you, bro. So Bag like, all right, niggas want to play. Niggas want to play. I done lost my motherfucking rock too. Okay. So one nigga was like, okay, Bag. So I'm saying, if tomorrow, if Stowe Day come and you don't get paid, like, what is you saying? What you talking about? He like, nigga, I'm diving off in somebody's shit. I'm diving clean off in somebody's shit. So the Crip nigga was like, nigga, we ain't gotta wait till Stowe Day, bro. We can line this bitch up right now. We can do this shit right now. Then he looked at the other Crip nigga. He was like, what you gonna do, Lo? You gonna pay this nigga? He said, man, the way he talking, bro, I don't think so, bro. He said, nigga better apologize to me or some shit like that. And Bag snatched off his shirt. He said, let's do it, bitch. And he stepped in the room, pushed the door wide open. The Crip nigga said, oh, he done called me a bitch. Oh, he just tried a Crip. He looking at the other Crip. He like, come on, Lo. He done tried a Crip. Now, this one Crip dude, he with it for sure. You could tell the other one he's agreeing with it verbally, but his body language just ain't showing it. You know what I'm saying? He coming up the steps, but he doing one of them slow ass, still trying to look gangster walks like, man, he just tried a Crip. Hold on, let me show you how that nigga was walking. That nigga was walking up the steps like this. Man, come on, man. He just tried a nigga. Talking about he want to hit. He gonna go walking slow as a bitch. Walking about slow as hell. The first Crip dude get up there. He got the Crocs on. So I walk down there. When I go to walking down there, it's like 3 of my guys come walking down here. They're like, C-Bill, what you doing? I was like, nah, I'm just about to holler at bro real quick. So they come down there. They basically tell me like, what the fuck you doing? That ain't got nothing to do with you. But I fuck with Bad, bro. Bad cool. So when I got down there, I was like, hey, y'all know I fuck with everybody, bro. Y'all know I'm a good nigga. I fuck with everybody. I said, but bro, y'all can't jump on him, bro. I ain't gonna let y'all jump on him. So he was like, come on, man. I'm Crip for real, nigga. I come from LA with this shit, nigga. We ain't finna jump on no nigga. I beat this nigga ass one-on-one. I beat his ass one-on-one. So Bag was like, stop talking, bitch. Stop talking, bitch. And he had started crying. Bag was in that bitch crying again. The Crip nigga had on some Crocs. He snatched off his socks, kicked off the Crocs, ran in the room. Whoo, he went in Bag shit. And they was in there fighting. Bag started tearing his ass up. Bag was turning that motherfucker every way but loose. Bag was hitting his ass all kind of ways. The nigga side of his shit started leaking. He ran out the room talking, hold on, I hit my head on the box. Hold on, cuz, I hit my head on the box. No, the fuck he did not. He hit his head on the box of goddamn Bag knuckle because I was watching the whole thing. So the one who was kind of timid, the one who was bleeding, walk off like going to his room and shit. So the one who was timid, he's standing there, he like, man, Bag, I ain't even gonna count. After I see how that shit just played out, I know you ain't ready for these hands, cuz. Like, I really will beat the fuck out you. I really don't even want to fight you. Bag said, come in the room and fight, bitch. Pussy ass fuck, nigga. And dude was like, man, I'm telling you, man, somebody get this CB. You can't control this nigga. This your partner, cuz. You can't control him, cause if I go in the room and beat him on Crip. And when he said that nigga bad say, nigga, fuck Crip, bitch. Get your pussy ass in here and fight, bitch. I said, bro, you got to go in there, bro. You can't do that. You got to go in there. He was like, I'm saying, bro, like, then you disrespecting the gang. Come on, man. You know how many Crips on this compound, any dorm you go to? That nigga said, fuck your whole gang, bitch. And then the other Crip who head was bleeding, he came out the room. He said, hey, Lo. So the nigga looked back. He like, yeah, cuz. He like, man, if you don't go in there and go in that nigga shit, the fuck wrong with you? That nigga disrespecting the gang. So the Crip nigga was like, man, fuck it, I'm about to go beat that nigga, cuz. He snatched off his shirt, ran in the room. He tried to swing bag, weaved it, bag hit him twice. Bing, bing. When bag hit him, he fell flat on the ground. Bag jumped on top of him. That's when I ran in. I said, hold on, bag. And the only reason I did that, like I said, because even though it was only them in there, it could turn to a situation where the Crips over the whole compound, now they targeting Bag. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want that to happen, but soon Bag jumped on top of him. He was only able to hit him once. Cock back, dude knocked out already. Cock back, hit him. That's when I jumped in between, not in between, but I scooted down, threw my whole arm in between and was pulling Bag up. I was like, hold on, Bag. Come on, G. Come on, G. The man out. He out. And I looked at one of my guys. I'm like, get the nigga, man. So when I pulled Bag up, one of my guys, they grabbed Cuz by the shirt and pulled him out the cell. You can hear him down there, oh, hell no. Ain't no motherfucking way that nigga knocked Cuz out. Ain't no way. Then this stupid ass nigga, I hear him say, Cuz must hit his head on the box too. The box of motherfucking Bag fist, yeah. And I just was in there talking to Bag, told one of the guys, close the door, bro. They closed the door. I was just chopping it up with him. He was like, damn, bro, I lost my rock, bro. My bitch done left me, bro. Ain't no fucking way. That nigga was boo-hoo crying. I was like, shit, let me go get that nigga a cigarette before he try to swing on me. And I fuck with you. I understand the situation, but I ain't going down like that, my boy. I ain't gonna hit my head on the fucking box. I brought him like a little cup, good little amount of cigarettes. I told him you good. I had already rolled one up. I came in his room, find one up. And yeah, everything was smooth. He stayed with his door locked all day. His roommate respected it and left him alone. Didn't go in there fucking with him. And the next day came, which was Sunday. Everything was cool, no arguments. Bag was cool. He seemed more calm. I wanted to ask him so bad, did you talk back to her? Did y'all talk? But I ain't asked him. I could see his spirits was down, so I assumed that they didn't. Monday came, stow day. Bag come outside his room once the stow people leave. He was holding the net bag. He didn't go to stow. So I know it was official too. The girl didn't put the money on the books for him. He was sitting there tapping his feet and shit. The two civilian dudes who owed him, they came straight upstairs, dumped all the shit in the bag that he owed them. They was trying to count it out, but he was like, you good, bro, you good. Just dump it in there. I ain't finna count cent for cent with this shit. So they walk off, Bag on his room, empty the bag on his bed, come back out there with his net bag. He wait about a cool 2-3 minutes. I just don't go say nothing to him because you can see the mindset of nigga in him. He called the two Crip dudes, hey bro. You feel me? So the Crip dude who had busted his head, who Bag busted his shit open, he came out. He got this little shit. He done did a homemade patch up on his head. He like, what's up? He was like, come on, bro, what's up with my money? He said, man, you know how this shit go, man. Hands laid, debt paid, man. We got to find my shit done got bust. I don't owe you no more, nigga. Me or my loc don't owe you. You knocked my brother out, man. That shit over with. We even now. And Bag was like, man, I'm not going for that shit, bro. I'm not going. He was like, so shit, what you want to hit again? I'll come up there, we can hit again. And Bag was like, man, nigga ain't finna keep playing with y'all bitch ass nigga. I keep beating y'all ass. I still ain't gonna be satisfied. Man, fuck that. He shot in the room. So the Crip nigga was like, cuz. And he took off running to his room. So they're going to grab knives. Immediately I heard, C-Bill. And I look over. It was some of my homeboys. They're like, bro, get your ass over here now, bro. Get over here now, bro. So I just run back in the room to grab my phone because it was on the bed. So I shoot down there with them. I'm like, bro, I ain't about that. They like, no, bro. At this point, you be wanting to do all this save a nigga, trying to help a nigga shit. You can't, when they reach a certain level, bro, that shit over with. These folks talking crazy. And so he was saying that, Bag shot straight out the room. He had the file. He went to the top of the steps. He stopped. He said, so what we gonna do, bro? This my last motherfucking time saying something. I ain't even playing with no nigga. So the other Crip dude who bag knocked out, he was like, I'm saying, cuz, that shit ain't even that serious. About some zoom zooms and wham whams. His shit fat as hell. He said, about some zoom zooms and wham whams, bro. You done pulled out some fire like you finna. So the other Crip nigga was like, man, cuz, fuck that shit, nigga. If that nigga wanna do that, nigga on Crip, nigga, and that nigga disrespected the gang the other day, he should be lucky we ain't on his ass again. He was like, but come on, bro. Ain't no way. So the other Bag was like, bro, what we gonna do? So the Crip dude who Bag knocked out, he was like, man, I ain't even about to do all that shit about no motherfucking zoom zooms and wham whams, bro. I'm just finna pay you the little pussy ass $30. That shit ain't nothing to me. I been having money. But I was like, okay, I don't care nothing about that. Just go get my money. He was like, man, I been having money, nigga. My whole family having paper. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. Go get it. If they been having paper, you shouldn't have tried to buck on me back when I was trying to be cool and humble to you niggas. So the other Crip nigga was like, cuz, ain't no motherfucking way, nigga. Nigga, you know you gonna get in trouble, nigga. If I let the bros know that your stupid ass done paid this nigga after y'all done got the fine and you got knocked out. The other Crip nigga was ignoring him. He went in his room, came back out with a nice little sack about that big. He tied a knot in it and he threw it up there. He said, I need my net bag back. Bag, snatched it, went to his room, dumped it out, threw it back down to him. He said, you good with me, bro. He looked at the nigga. He said, you gonna pay me or what? Bro, I said, man, I'm not paying your bitch ass shit. Fuck, nigga, get it in blood. Bag took off running down the steps. He got down the steps. The Crip dude pulled out the fire. He said, cuh, like calling the other Crip dude. The Crip dude that just paid Bag. He like, man, come on, bro. Y'all boys tripping, man. Come on. But he was kind of close to the Bag. Y'all boys tripping. That shit ain't even got to be about that, bro. It ain't shit but some food, bro. You owe the nigga, pay him. But when he was like, coming up the Bag, I guess Bag felt like this shit could be a setup where your little pussy ass could try to, you saying this shit, but you could be on some other shit. And Bag flinched at him with the knife. He said, get your bitch ass out my face. And bro, hold on, cuz. And he took off running. See, bruh, he was built like that, like when it come to fighting and shit. But when it came to talking about a candy bar, he wasn't with that type of shit. And that nigga ran straight up on the other Crip nigga. And they started squaring up. They both swung a couple times. They missed. Bag swung again. Caught him right in the jaw. Caught him in the jaw. The Crip nigga go to doing all this. Bag was on his ass. He didn't stop. When he got that first stab in, he didn't stop. But the nigga was trying to fight back and block and stab Bag too. He stabbed Bag a couple times. You could tell Bag flinched. You saw blood coming down like off his stomach, the side of his stomach. You saw blood coming out his pants, because it's all white. So any type of stain, especially with color, gonna show. The girl started beating on the glass real hard. She was on the radio. They like, 12, bro, 12. Bag was screaming. He was stabbing him. He was crying. The Crip nigga dropped. He was like trying to get up, but you could tell he was getting weaker and weaker. Bag started kicking him all in the stomach, all in the chest, all in the face. He turned to the other Crip dude, took off running towards him. He was out of there. That motherfucker was like the Tasmanian devil. That nigga was like spinning getting up out of there. Bag couldn't catch him. You see 12 come running deep as hell to the dorm. Bag runs back over there to the first Crip nigga he was stabbing. He spit in his face. He started kicking him all in the face. He started screaming. He was just boo-hoo crying, bro. I think he had blacked out or something, because even when they popped the door, everybody running to go to their room and lock down. Bag still sitting there stumping with the knife in his hand. They coming there with the pepper ball gun. Drop the knife! Stop hitting him! Drop the knife! Bag don't even flinch, look over his shoulder or nothing. He just sitting there crying, screaming, bitch ass nigga, you pussy ass, bitch ass nigga. And they got close up on Bag. One of the officers grabbed him from the back. The other officer grabbed his wrist where the knife was at. But I think they broke Bag's arm, bro. Because when he grabbed him, he was picking him up to suplex him. The other one was grabbing this shit to try to snatch the knife from him. So he's slamming him, turning him this way, and he still got his arm this way. Matter of fact, yeah, they did. They broke Bag's arm. Bag, it fell. They handcuffed him and shit. They went over there fucking with him. They called medical. They made us all locked down. I'm staring out the window. I knew the Crip nigga was dead when after about 2 minutes he didn't move. They down there fucking with him and shit. Medical get down there. They doing some shit with his vitals, I guess. I don't know what the hell they was doing. And then the nurse lady got up and she did like this. And then the officers had to pick him up because, you know, the ladies, they couldn't lift his ass up. They picked him up, they put him on the thing, and they took him out. And they say they sent back to High Max at Jackson to the SMU, the Special Management Unit. That Crip dude did die. The other Crip dude, they did take him to the hole, but he came back out in time. Well, when he came back out from the hole, he was a Muslim. I guess he did that so the Crips wouldn't get on his ass for not riding with the other brother. And, bro, that's the story about how bad lost his rock and his life, because, of course, when you kill somebody in prison, you get life. And if you already got life, you get life without. If you already got that, I think that's when they try to give you the death penalty. And, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know what a nigga going through. So you could be out here, you could be a young man or a young woman out here in the streets doing stupid-ass shit, being bad, trying to blend in, trying to gang bang, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Now, you could have a little bit of time to do. You could go in this bitch on a 12-month probation violation, and you could be be around a nigga like Bag that just loses it. And you doing a little lame shit in here too because you think you a badass, and he fuck around and take your life. And you ain't had but a couple months to do. That's why it's best that's why I always say, try to the best of your ability to stay out the streets, stay out of trouble. Do not do shit that'll jeopardize your freedom. It's your boy Bill, I'm gone.